Start streaming. Do it, you fucking thing. Okay, there's a green thing on it. Say some things, Joe.
What I was saying when everything went off was that there's an idea that I genuinely kind of like unironically. I mean, it's stupid. It's definitely stupid,
Good, the
but
stupider the better.
I like it as well. I genuinely like this on a different level, right? Um, do you know how we were saying before that the master snuck something into unit that from
Yes.
the inside disables all the powers and locks and stuff.
Yes.
I like the idea that he just had it in his mouth and that he spits it out into his hand and then uses it.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that. So it's not in his anus.
They- I mean, surely they check the anus.
Yeah, probably they'd check the anus. Alright, it's under his tongue or something like that. Okay, so we're outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we're properly back up and running. Let's just wait a sec so people can find us. Oh, okay, 18 people found us again. So, how are you, Jay?
I'm full of Christmas cheer.
It's not Christmas.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yes, I can. Have you all found us yet?
I didn't expect to be reading the chat message today. I love that they checked his rectum but not his mouth.
Yes, I like that too. Oh, hang on. I should probably do super chats. I had a few things in the previous version. Hang on. While I'm waiting for people to find us again, I'm going to do the super chats.
That makes sense.
That's probably a good idea. Hang on. I will block you all from seeing my analytics. My beautiful analytics. Yaz be like, if I can't have the Doctor, no one will. Grabs Ace's Cyberman blaster and shoots the Doctor. Oh, are we going to have Ace be...
Ace does have a gun later in the episode. That could be why she gets it.
That's true. What, she's going to go homicidal on the Doctor?
Well, she goes homicidal on someone. She's pointing a gun in the TARDIS.
True. The Master reveals he also recruited the Sontarans by offering them chocolate. He then proceeds to offer the Doctor some chocolate.
Why? I mean,
Not?
I'm very much on board with bringing back the whole chocolates on Tyrants thing because of how stupid it is and how much I hate it. But I don't know. We can do things.
Have the
Last
aliens...
time we made the mistake of allowing super chat suggestions into the script, and now the script is pay to win.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. But I like it being pay to win.
What was the...
You're
the one getting the money!
Have the alien sex gas appear from Chibnall's first episode, like the villain guard for Moffat. Who were the villain guard again?
As in The Empty Child, the Doctor mentions having gone to a place called Villain Guard where he destroyed some weapon factories. And Once Upon a Time, on Twice Upon a Time, they go to Villain Guard.
Oh yeah, so then we have to get them to meet the Torchwood alien sex gas.
I don't think we can. Maybe we could get like a cheeky visual cameo in there of like it floating around in the background of a shot or something. But it could be trapped in like a jar in the Black Archive.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that actually. Someone says, "Make Ian and Wilfred meet, you cowards."
I don't think Wilfred is going to be in our thing.
I don't think he's going to be in the Centenary. So, and we're supposed to be trying to make this as accurate as possible. You forgot the most Chibnall thing required in this script. You need to wing it like the script is due tomorrow. True, yes. We have been putting too much thought into it so far.
Right. Okay. So.
Okay, so I'm assuming everyone's found us by now. Everyone that is going to find us. Someone says Deuce 42 the sequel 43.
Our last scene, our current scene is Tegan and Ace talking to the master, right?
Yes. Yeah. Everyone should be able to see the script on my screen now. I'm making myself small.
What if we have the doctor say? Oh, sorry, not the. What if we have the master say, like, "I'm good that you're here. I wasn't finished with you two yet."
Oh, because I've just got everyone arriving in the room. Ooh, hello. Are you here just for little old me?
Yeah.
So then, what does
do we? I'm just saying. I'm just wondering if a master scene here is like a mistake, because like a lot of the scenes now have just been like person goes and talks to the master.
All right. So what do I?
No, or is this the second time? No, it's just the second one, isn't it?
This is the second one. Yeah. Well, okay. Just look on my. Okay, shall we do a dramatic reading of the reintroduction scene then, just to try and get us to prod where we go next? Sure. Okay. Have you got my screen up?
Well, I mean, the thing that I've not. Actually, no, I have. Actually, no, I've not. I will in a second. The thing that the thing that we need to do next is we need to have the Cybermen invade unit. Now, I don't know if we're doing anything before that, or not. But yeah, that's where we're going.
We are putting way too much thought into this. So we got
That's a meme, but I'll be honest with you, Stuart. If I'm being genuine for a moment, I think that Chris Chibnall probably did put more than a couple of days of thought into the centenary.
Yeah, probably, actually. I am being far too cynical.
When are we gonna have Graham and Ryan show up?
They just show up at the towards the end of the episode. Okay, because Yaz has now got to be taken aback by the fact that the Doctor abandons all of her companions and that she never visits them. And then Yaz has got to say at the end of the episode, "And Ryan and Graham, are you ever going to see them, or are you just going to abandon them like you did with Ace and Tegan?" And then the Doctor's
that's good.
Heart grows 2 sizes too big, and then she goes, "Okay, fine." And then they go and see Yaz. Go and see Ryan and Graham, and there's just a scene of Ryan and Ryan sat by the side of like a basketball hoop or something like that, and he says, "Yeah, so I'm working in a warehouse, doing all right now. I've got a few mates, and I've got a decent job, and everything's great." And then the Doctor says, "That's good to know. And you don't miss it, do you?" "No, I don't."
I think good. It was implied at the end of Revolution that he was going to go and fight some aliens on Earth.
Was he?
Yeah, I mean, he gets given the psychic paper, and him and Graham go like, "Oh, there's this weird thing going on in like this place in this location. We should go check it out. We think with our psychic paper." And he's like, "Yeah, let's go do it." That's where we leave them off. The implication is they're going to become like a crime-fighting duo.
See, I wouldn't see them following up on that at all. Because of that scene in the middle of Revolution of the Daleks, where I'm just thinking of that scene in the middle of Revolution of the Daleks where Ryan and the Doctor basically stop the episode, and the Doctor goes, "So, how are you?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm doing all right, seeing my mates."
Yeah. I think it would be like, "Yeah, I've got a job in a warehouse, and it's all right, and I'm doing good. Also, on the weekends, I fight aliens."
And it's just that. That's all it is. Just like a 5-minute scene of the Doctor and Ryan talking.
Well, yeah, because we've got so much else to do.
Well, yeah, exactly. But they are in there. Right, so where are we going next, then?
I think is it time for the attack on unit?
Yeah, let's do that then. Okay. Ooh, hello. Are
So
you here just for little old me, the doctor? What is your plan? What do you want?
we can have. I think the
Again.
line should be the master says you're just in time for the show, then uses his little machine.
But are we? Well, we've got to have the Ace and Tegan say something to the master, don't we?
Do we?
Oh, you're going to talk now.
What if? What if when Ryan arrives back? This is inspired by a chat message, but I've changed some things. What if when we see Ryan again, he rides in on a unicycle?
Oh god. Sure, fuck it, why not? I overcame my dyspraxia thanks to you, Doctor.
Just imagining like I don't know. I'm just imagining like just a scene in the climax of the episode where all hope seems lost, and then there's like a moment, and then you see just like a pair of bicycle wheels come in, and that's all you see in the framing, and then like Ryan does some like bicycle combat and like kicks the Sidemen while he's on his bike.
I'm seeing that in my head now. I overcame my dyspraxia thanks to you, Doctor.
I mean, in fairness, that's a completely legitimate sentence, I guess. But
no, it's not. It's not. That's the point. That's the point because.
But if you were but it sounds like out of context. It sounds like you're just talking to a doctor. It's like, I mean, if you're gonna overcome dyspraxia, I guess it's probably due to a doctor.
This is the thing. This is the thing. It goes back to when I posted my video review of the Ghost Monument in about 2018 or whenever it came out, when I made fun of the fact that Ryan was scared of a ladder, and someone posted a comment on it saying, "Oh, so we're allowed to make fun of disability now, are we?" And I'm just sort of like, I have dyspraxia, and my point is they don't get it.
So what you're saying, Stuart, is that you hate the disabled.
No, what I'm saying is I'm disabled and they don't get it. Right, so the Master, you're just in time for the show. The Doctor looks at him quizzically. The Master spits something out onto the table.
Or I think he spits it into his hand. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's not actually something substantial at all. That was just me going.
Wouldn't his hands?
I was picturing it differently.
Wouldn't his hands be behind his back because he's handcuffed?
No. He's in the promo image. He's handcuffed in front of his face. In front of his face, in front of his chest.
Something out into his hands. It is a small, wet device. The Doctor peers at it.
It needs to have a blinking light on it.
It's got a blinking light on it.
That's blue.
Ooh, I like this. Hang on, the Master. Go on, touch it.
I do like that. Is anyone actually going to take the bait? I don't think they would.
This Doctor would. The Doctor.
I don't think she would. I think the Master would look at them like, what? No takers? Fine, I'll do it then. And then like presses a button, and then like all the lights go off, all the doors, exterior doors open.
Yeah. What? No takers?
And then like after a second of the lights being off, like the trope of the red auxiliary lighting comes on.
Yep. Hang on. The master.
Oh no, the lights can't go off. In the trailer, we see it with the lights on.
Okay, so the master leans down and touches it with his nose.
He's got access to his hands. He can move his hands. Like,
yeah, but I think it's funnier.
It is funny. I was just gonna say, if he's touching it with his nose, it's because he thinks it's funny, not because he doesn't have access to his hands. But
yeah, I think it's funny, so I think he's going to do it. So yeah, the master leans down and he touches it with his nose. All the lights go off. Wait, so are you saying we can't make the lights go off?
Well, what we know is that the lights are definitely on for the siege. We could have like Kate Stewart restore power or something.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, all the lights go off. Right, transition.
The red auxiliary power lighting comes on because that's the trope, right?
Units, base, corridors. All the lights go off. All the doors unlock automatically and open. Int cell. The doctor. The master. Does the master slip out in the darkness?
No, I think the master is still in the cell.
Okay.
Just like
the red auxiliary lighting.
He's just got like the external. I think his cell is still sealed, and the Cybermen are going to have to break him out.
Yeah. The red auxiliary lighting comes on, and some special locks automatically come on in the master's cell because he's like the top security prisoner.
Yeah.
Because he is the top security prisoner.
I think what my quality, my writing something competently sense is saying that Kate should then go and take action, saying basically acknowledging the situation, going, we've lost power. What's the situation? Are the exterior are our security measures holding? And then have another unit soldier say, we've lost power to the external door locks or something like that. Now I don't know if that's what they would actually write, but I think that's what the characters would say.
So we've lost central power,
and this would mean that Kate runs back out into like the hub room that we've already seen.
In the hub
I think
room.
I think we need a misjudged line from Ace as well, where she's sort of like excited to be adventuring again and not grasping at all the situation.
Yes, totally.
That this is a bad thing.
Unit soldier at computer. Hold. The main locks have held. Kate, Mom, the doctor's in there.
Wait, what?
I've just got a scene with them in the security center where Kate Stewart's panicking and she says we've lost central power, and unit soldiers at the computer says the main locks have held, Mom, but the doctor and her friends are in there.
In like the cell?
Yeah.
Oh, are we locking them in the cell with the master?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, yeah. Unless you don't want them to.
Well, I was picturing it like there was... What I was picturing in the scene was like the master is in like a glass cell and they're outside the glass cell talking to him through like an air hole or something.
Oh, okay.
But the reason I'm thinking that they can't be locked in with the master is that we need for the trailer footage we see that Ace and Tegan have machine guns and are shooting at what's definitely Cybermen. We also know that
I like the idea of him spitting that thing out of his mouth and going, "Go on, touch it," though.
Well, that's a good point. What if he just says that from behind the glass?
Wait, so he's in a cell and he's behind glass, right?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, we know Ace and Tegan can't get trapped. Or at least if they do get trapped, they need to be like out within like a couple of minutes.
Okay, security. Hang on, security center. They all approach.
The Doctor could potentially get trapped. That would be fine. We don't see her in the trailer footage in the Cyberman siege.
Okay, they approach the cell. Right. Okay. I was hoping I would never see him. Yeah, once it wasn't nice. Ace turns to the Doctor and says, "Can I go in with you?" No, Ace, I have to do this on my own.
We've already had the conversation between the Doctor and the Master.
No, I'm having to
come up with a new thing to say.
I'm having to rearrange some bits now. Because so that there's only a few of them in the cell. The Doctor enters the cell while Ace, Tegan, Yaz and Dan are outside. The Master addresses everyone outside. "Ooh, hello, are you here just for little old me?" The Doctor, "You're going to talk now." The Doctor looks inquisitively. Okay, all the lights go off, all the doors automatically, the radio signal relights come on. It must.
Does an alarm go off?
Trapping the Doctor and in his cell with him. No, an alarm doesn't go off. I kept.
I think Kate should sound an alarm when she's talking to the security man.
Sound the alarm. Okay.
Should she say red alert?
Yeah, okay, red alert. Because fuck it. Will do, Mom. Right, the unit soldier sounds the alarm.
And we see some like unit soldiers going to battle stations, I guess. Okay. And then Ace and Tegan need to get weapons somehow. Do they just get weapons? Do we just accept that they're being given weapons?
Yeah. We see some unit soldiers mobilize and grab weapons.
And Ace and Tegan grab them too.
Ace and Tegan grab weapons too.
And just nobody stops them. That's allowed. Should we need to have an exchange. We need to have an exchange between Ace being like
this reminds me of the time that I splanged the Quernorks on the
reminds me of the good old days. I think we need to just have her be established that she's happy about this. Just entirely, that's her mood.
Yeah, it reminds me of the good old days. And
then Tegan can have like a can't believe I'm getting roped back into this.
I'm getting roped back into this. Right, and that's when the Cybermen attack.
I think we may have we could have like a little build up potentially.
Okay.
With I don't know, but what do we put in there? We need Ace not Ace, sorry. We need Kate trying to restore power. So we need a scene of that. We need to like be like, okay, we've got the lights back up, the whatever, right? So that the scene looks like it does in the trailer. and then he's saying, I've got internal systems backup. That's cameras, lights. I'm still working on the external security. And then we can have Kate sort of make some kind of wild conjecture. Oh no, I guess not even wild, just conjecture about. Well, if he's disabled the locks, he must be here to let something in or something. I don't know. I can't think of the proper way to phrase that.
If he's in here, he must want to be in here. If he's in here and he can do this, he must want to be in here.
He's definitely, he must have opened the lock. He must have opened the doors for someone. I think we can have both those lines. I think we can have like he must be. Yeah, he must want to be in here, and he definitely opened those doors for someone.
He must.
Have we forgotten that Osgood is around?
Yeah, fuck her. Who cares?
Or do we cut to like her in like her science lab again?
Yeah. Okay.
And then she can sort of see the alarm, then like go to her computer monitor, and then check the security screens and see like something in the distance.
Science lab. Yeah. Okay. Science lab. Osgood. Here's the alarm. Because I like the idea that she's just been standing there and an alarm has been going off this entire time. And looks up from her test tubes. She goes over to a computer. Looks out. She sees something approach the building from the mist. She looks over the top of her spectacles. And this is when we have the scene of the random character who his wife is pregnant.
Well, he needs to be killed when the Cybermen get in, right?
Yeah, because they're getting in.
I think we need more build up. I think as in like we need what we need is dialogue being like, you know, several we've detected several hostile entities approaching.
Yeah, okay, more build up. Okay,
base or whatever.
Unit security center.
We're detecting
soldier is looking in a computer. We've detected several hostiles.
Oh, before we cut back to the security center, I think we need like the doctor trapped in the room with the master, and she says, "What have you done?" And he says something like, "I've just opened up the doors," or whatever. I don't know. And my brain is suddenly entirely empty of bad Chibnall dialogue. It's just bad dialogue now. It's just dialogue. It's just really bad dialogue that's not at all reminiscent of the way Chris does bad dialogue.
Prison cell. The doctor is furious. What have you done?
I've just sent out a few party invitations.
Yeah, I've got that. I'm putting that in. Invitations. Then the security center scene. Then my little scene of my expectant father dying. And then a scene in a corridor of Tegan and Ace waiting for some Cybermen to appear.
Yeah, I mean, what in the trailer they're hiding behind like a table that they flipped up.
Ace and Tegan are hiding behind a flipped table.
We have like Kate Stewart when she's told that there are multiple like people approaching. It's like, what are they? and the soldier can be like, "Still working on that, Mom."
Right, Unit Security Center. Kate Stewart looks over the soldier's shoulder. We've given her too many lines.
None of them are good ones.
True.
I mean, actually, no. Some of them are just her being sensible and doing her job properly, which I don't think we've seen from her yet this era. She handles the Grand Serpent so incredibly poorly. I hate it. Like, her whole thing is supposedly like being calm and collected, holding her cards close to the chest, and calculating and figuring out what to do in any situation. But with the Grand Serpent, she immediately just yells like, "Fuck off, you twat!"
I've just had a super chat that says, "Can we have an elevator scene with Doctor in Distress MIDI music?" I want to see that.
I like that idea a lot.
Ryan runs into the Master with the unicycle, saving the day and dying in the process, with Graham asking, "Has anyone seen Ryan?" Alright, so I've got Ace and Tegan hiding behind a flip table.
Right. So,
I think we should just do this scene and then finish for the night.
I am getting quite tired, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I can sense that.
Yeah, my input is not flowing, I guess.
It's hard, this, isn't it?
It is.
You see why screenwriters...
I have a newfound respect for Chris Chibnall.
Yeah, you see... Clip that up. Clip that up. Put it on all of the channels. JXC admits a newfound respect for Chris Chibnall.
Right, so, do we just have the Cybermen, like, I think we need to, like, do a dramatic cut to, like, the Cybermen actually arriving, right? You know, kind of like Age of Steel style, where they're marching on the building, and then we show them sort of, you know, brutalizing the unit soldiers, I guess.
The Cybermen march on the building. They approach unit soldiers who shoot them.
I think there need to be Cyber Masters among them as well.
Age of Steel style. There are some Cyber Masters among the... Yes.
Oh! I've just had a thought.
Okay, go on.
This thought would actually improve the script, so maybe we won't do it. But the Master still has the Cyberium, I guess. Like, that's not gone anywhere. And since the powers of the Cyberium are to just do whatever the script needs it to, he could use the Cyberium to mess with the unit security.
That's the thing that came out of his mouth.
Yeah, the Cyberium.
Hang on, the thing that came out of his mouth is the Cyberium. I'm just going to put that in it. It is the Cyberium. What did I just do? Oh, I accidentally deleted a bunch of it. Okay.
No!
Okay, I just did Control Z, it's fine. There are some cyber... Okay, so I've got a scene of the Cybermen just, like, brutalising some unit soldiers. Okay, so Ace and Tegan are in a corridor and they're hiding behind a flipped table, holding their guns up, expecting Cybermen to break in.
Um, and we see the Cybermen like breaching the facility, the doors. Do we have any dialogue between Ace and Tegan now? Like, sort of. I'm not sure what happens now.
I thought I was done. I thought I was done, almost dying.
Yeah, we can have that.
Almost dying. Ace goes, me, I've never stopped.
Yep. Definitely. And then Cybermen breach the room and they both fire.
Cybermen breach the room and they both fire.
Oh, no, actually, before that, I think they should find out that it's Cybermen, I guess, from Kate or whatever. Like, they're in like earshot of the security people that Kate is talking to.
No, the Ace has a walkie-talkie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or just Kate's just do it on the comm system, right? Like, so we need it in the scene where oh fucking hell, I am tired.
I noticed. No, hang on a sec. So Ace says, "Do we know what they are yet?" Kate says, "I think they're Cybermen," and Tegan looks like mortified. And then then we like see overset over that footage of Adric dying in Earthshock.
We can't put in the footage of Adric dying.
All right, just she does a face which makes her, which goes, I'm reminded of Adric.
I think we can have her.
This is just like the time that Adric died because of the Cybermen.
I think she should be like Cybermen in like a you know like an unhappy voice, like a oh no Cybermen, and then Ace like finishes her sentence for her and she says easy and like loads her gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Hang on. Right. So Tegan. Cyber.
And then the Cybermen breach the room and we get the screaming and the shooting.
Ace cocks her gun. Easy. Cybermen breach the room. Ace opens fire.
Cut to the doctor. Oh, right. First, we need the Cybermen to miss several shots. But then I think we cut to the doctor in the cell with the master saying, "Who's coming? Who have you let in?" And the master can be sort of going, "Don't you remember who you left me with?" I think that actually does. I think that I realize how silly that sounds, but I actually do think that could be the dialogue.
The doctor. Okay, yeah. Should we just leave it there for the day?
I'm happy to because I'm dying. I'm sorry, Stuart. I don't really know what's happened. I just sort of switched off halfway through.
Yeah, I can tell. Adric. Adric, why? Question: do you plan to kill off any of these characters? Yes, Ace definitely dies.
No, I mean, yeah, probably, but
no, he's going to kill one of them off. I'm pretty sure of it.
Why would he do that? Why would they do that? Why would they lie?
I'm pretty sure they're going to do that. Ace cocks are gone.
I hope you're wrong.
No, I think Ace is gonna. I think Ace is gonna die. just realised that this is the version of it where I left the buy out. Jay and Stu. Okay, I'm going to tweet out what we've done to it.
All right.
People can download it now.
Have you got any more super chats to go through before we end?
Probably. I don't know. I'm also very tired as well. It's been a long week.
I understand.
So yeah, that is my super prediction for when we all actually watch this episode. Ace is going to die.
God, it's going to be a fucking experience, whatever happens.
I'm pretty sure of that. Have I got any super chats? Nah, last one was, can we have an elevator scene of Doctor in distress? Anyway, I'm going to tweet this out, and Jay is going to go to sleep.
Yes.
And on
it will be linked in the description as well. The script is linked in the description if you want to have a big look at it. Not of the Twitch, of the YouTube.
And Jay went and had a little sleep. Shall I sing you a lullaby?
What lullaby?
It will be the creativity song from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I'm not familiar with that, but I feel skeptical of agreeing to a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared song.
Mine is being creative. How do you get the idea?
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Think creatively. Now, when
we will
look at this
probably see you again before the centenary comes out.
What do you
We're not sure what for yet. We've not decided. Could be more of this. Could be something else. Who knows? Hope you've enjoyed. Goodbye.
Oh, Paul Blart says I'm Paul Blart. Thank you, Paul Blart.
My favorite part about that is that that's the end of the recording.
Okay, I'm going to stop streaming now.